Hey guys, it's been a while since I've done a mini mod, or especially one that is a key organizer. I've done two so far, which is the DIY orbit key and the multi-key, which originally wasn't what I wanted to make. Originally, what I wanted to make was this. I couldn't find the parts, so I went to Lowe's and I found all the stuff that I needed to make my own out of just random materials, and I used mending plates, and I think it turned out okay, but it didn't look great. It was very rough around the edges, but this looks much nicer. It looks almost like a KeySmart or something you would actually buy, and here's how you can make it. Unlike when I first made the DIY folding key tool, there are now tons of options for organizing your keys. There's the KeySmart, Orbit Key, and dozens of knockoffs of both. But one of the best and cheapest ones you can get is this DIY. You'll need one of these hex or torque sets by Pittsburgh, which you can find at Harbor Freight Tools. The smaller torque set is about $5, and the 3-pack, which come with a slightly larger frame, is just $9.99 for the lot. The only other thing you'll need, which frankly is optional, are number 8 O-rings, which you can find on Amazon for around $4 for 100, or a 10-pack at Lowe's or Home Depot for about $2. As far as tools go, you'll need a hex wrench or two to get the tool apart. The torque set I bought required a 3/32 for the post side and a 7/64 for the screw side. You may also need a drill, a 1/4 drill bit, a clamp, and something to drill into. I just used a large C-clamp to fasten a scrap 2x4 to my desk. You might also need a metal file. Oh, and don't forget the coffee. Start by disassembling the hex or torque set and removing all the tools from the frames. Next, you might notice that most of your keys won't fit on the included Chicago screw. Your options here are either finding a smaller post and screw, which won't be easy, or making the holes in your keys larger, and so long as you have a drill, it's pretty easy. Clamp the key down and secure it as best you can. Position the drill bit over the existing hole and widen it to 1/4 inch. Just beware that this might be dangerous and might throw metal shards, so wear eye protection and proceed at your own risk. You'll want to remove any burrs left behind with a metal file. And after all your keys are drilled, it's time to reassemble. Insert the post into one side of the frame. Here you can use either the spacers included with the set or O-rings. I found that the O-rings provide a little more grip and keep the keys from moving around a little bit better, but you can even double up and use the included spacers and O-rings, especially if you don't have enough keys to fill the post. Just remember to alternate O-ring or spacer, then a key, then an O-ring or spacer, then a key. Otherwise it'll be pretty difficult to use. This torque set requires 8 keys or enough spacers to offset the difference. I don't have 8 keys that I actually use, so I added 3 keys to one side with some extra O-rings, and then sandwiched a repurposed clip from an old keychain flashlight between the other 2 keys and spacers on the other side. Now it clips beautifully onto my keyring and is more streamlined than my leather key organizer. That's going to do it for this video, but I just want to say that this was not my original idea. This has been floating around the internet for ages, but I did want to show you guys anyway because it's cool. It's better than the first one I made because it looks nicer and it's very, very cheap and easy to do yourself, so I figured it was still worth sharing. So thank you guys. If you found the video helpful and enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe here to see more stuff like this in the future, as well as some other things like the EDC Weekly and maybe some reviews of things you're not expecting. So just stay tuned for that. And of course, you can find us around the web pretty much everywhere at Mod at Home. And don't forget to join the Discord so you can talk to me and a bunch of other people who subscribe to Mod about really whatever you want. I'm open to talk about anything there. And of course, one last time, my name is Taylor Martin. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at CasperTech. And until next time, happy modding.